Y'all know what this is. I'm back. This is Ask a Player. I have no cups, no canes, no cakes, just game. You already know, but I gotta say it anyway. I am the original white folk, and this is Ask a Player. Top of the morning, fellow YouTubers, players, pimps, hoes, the average person, haters, suckers, busters, clowns, buffoons, and whoever else may come to see what the hell folks are doing now. You know what this is. And you know what I gotta do. No cups, no canes, no cakes, just game. Now, today, I'm going to answer a question that a lot of players have had. Well, not a lot, but I've had a number of players tell me that I need to speak on the subject.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. White folks? Yeah, this King Lee, man. I just got a question for you, man, about that exit plan, man. You know, it's no question, man, that a lot of gentlemen, man, of life, man, you know, come in and don't have an exit plan, you know. I've been in the game 7 years now, you dig? I mean, 7.5 years to be exact, you know, and I've just recently started thinking about my exit plan. But the question I have for you is, when is a good time to start executing on my exit plan?
We as players pride ourselves on having more game, being slicker than the average lane. But, you know, if you look at this and be honest about it, how many players have life insurance? How many players have health insurance? How many players have a plan, an exit plan? Because you can't pimp forever. Eventually you're going to get too old. Like myself, which is why I'm retired. I'm 62 years old. And I would be out of my goddamn mind to think that I'm going to attract enough 20-some-year-olds to actually pimp. That's not why I'm retired, but it's just a thought. But my point is having an exit plan. And don't get me wrong, I've done all this shit myself. You get the big stupid cars, and you get the rims, the suits, the mink coats, the jewelry, and all of that. But now, when the end comes, whenever it comes, and I don't mean getting busted, going to jail, I mean when you get to be an old man, are you going to have at least a house that's paid for? Are you going to have life insurance so you can leave your children something other than a funeral bill? If you get sick, do you have health insurance that will, good health insurance, not the shit you see on the side of the road and call us, we got health insurance for $69. I mean real health insurance. You know, I mean, you may get cancer. You may get hit by a car. You may get a leg amputated. You need some real health insurance. But more importantly, you need for all of this money that you're getting now to account for something. Because most motherfuckers, and I'm sure a few people will be pissed off with me about this, but most motherfuckers in the game, no matter how much money they get, most motherfuckers never get out with any. They don't get out with any. Those who don't get out with any, is because they wait until the back end of the game to start thinking about an exit plan. You need to think about an exit plan when you enter. Get you some property. Get some businesses. And I was guilty of it at one time myself. Yeah, I had a lot of older dudes come to me and say, folks, you're getting all this money, man. You need to get into real estate, or you need to open a business of some sort. Man, I ain't got time for that shit. Open a business, I make $400, $500, $600 a day. Motherfucker, I'm getting thousands every day. I don't need that bullshit. But now I'm 62 years old. I would like to have 2 or 3 businesses that's been in operation for the last 30 years. I could probably sell them now for $1 million because I would have upgraded. So I just wanted to get this out here. Your exit plan, health insurance, life insurance. Leave something other than a funeral bill. That's why we, as black people, we're going on the one drop rule here. Don't get any further than we are now, because we are some of the few people who every generation starts from scratch. Our parents died, we got to pass the hat around the whole family to come up with enough money to bury them, and then the kids, they start from scratch. So by the time they get to a level where they can actually do something, then they die, and then the next generation starts from scratch. Other races of people, they leave their kids something, so they don't have to start from scratch. They start where most motherfuckers wish they were at the end. So you can only go forward from there. So, you know, in the same way that myself and a few OGs that I know are trying to pass the game forward and make the game a better thing, you know, try to make your children's lives and future generations a better thing. Pay it forward. Get an exit plan. Now, before I go off, I just want to say again, I have a new book. You probably already know that now because this is the third episode I mentioned it. However, you know, I'd like for you people to have enough courtesy that comes to these YouTube episodes and get Major Game to have enough professional courtesy to at least buy a damn book. You know, I gotta pay these camera guys. This shit ain't cheap. You know, I'm not looking to get rich off of this, but I would like for it not to cost me to give you some game. So that's all I got to say about that. And remember, coming soon, Deep in Pocket with myself, Pimpin' Ken, Rosebud Bitter Dose, and Troop Sharp Game. And don't forget, Ask a Player, the book. Hundreds of questions and answers. I'm out. YouTube is free. I guess that's why y'all keep asking me to put out more episodes. I had to pay the cameraman. Man don't work for free. I gotta pay a cameraman, a light man, a sound man, an editor to put this out. I'm giving up free game. So at least have a professional courtesy to just buy a little punk-ass $15 book. Show some appreciation for the fact that you're getting $1 million worth of game for free.